Okay guys, my name is Wendy Hardnack and I am doing a collaboration that's hosted by Heavenly Hills Homestead, Kettle Kitchen, and Blue Self-Reliance, and it is so cool. It is called The World Is Your Dinner Plate. So my first video I did France, and I thought I'm still going to stick with France for this second video. I had a lot of technical difficulties, and so I had to do my video live. So now I think I've alleviated that issue, so we are going to do, and it is a nice recipe. It's of course vegan recipe from France, and it is just, let me get to it. I went ahead and started some stuff ahead of time. So these are vegetable croquettes, and the recipe sounded really good. However, instead of using the fresh garlic, I'm going to go ahead and use garlic powder just to save some time. It's been a lot going on, so what I've done ahead of time to kind of save a little bit of time for the video is I chopped the carrots and the onion, and those are sauteing in water. I also cut up and cubed potatoes and some sweet potatoes and some zucchini. Those are roasting in the convection oven, and I went ahead and sprinkled some parsley on here. There's a few variations I'm doing to this recipe, and that's what's kind of cool because I don't have any spinach growing in the garden, and I didn't want to buy any spinach. I don't like those packaged spinach things, so I'm going to be using gluten-free breadcrumbs in the recipe instead of gluten breadcrumbs. And I do have fresh parsley growing, but I'm going to go ahead and just use dried parsley. I chopped up the onion and I forgot to put that in the fridge. And what I'll do is, when that's done roasting, I'm going to let it cool for a little bit. And then when this is done sauteing, I'll let those things cool, and then I will come back and we will put together these vegetable croquettes. So stay tuned, and thank you for joining me on this The World Is Your Dinner Plate. There are some incredible videos, so go check each and every channel out. Let me, I went ahead and set the box there. I set this box here so that y'all could see. This is what I've got in here, is the onion and the carrots sauteing. And then this is a spoon that my friend made. And right here, they are roasting. So it's potatoes, sweet potatoes, and zucchini. Anyway, I will bring y'all back in a little bit, and we will finish the video. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm back. I got these vegetables roasted right here. And it says to mash them up, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to go ahead and add just the the dried garlic all through there. Already got tons of parsley in there. Now I'm also going to add crushed black pepper. My sister got this for me for Christmas 2 years ago, and I love it. It has a USB port to charge it. Okay, now a lot of pure vegans and whole food plant-based vegans will not do salt. I excluded salt from my diet, and it really hurt me. I do Redmond's mineral salt, and very minimal, so it's just going to be a pinch. There we go. Our bodies need a little bit of salt. I do agree, moderation, and do your own salt. Don't buy food with salt in it. And I'm going to move those over here. Still have the convection on. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this to mash this up. It's still pretty warm. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water. The recipe called for soy milk. I don't do soy milk. So mash this up really good. Hopefully it'll cool off in the process too. It's still pretty warm. So we're gonna have to use our fingers, form the croquettes. Oh, it smells really, really good. And I love vegetables, so this is gonna be a really yummy recipe. Healthy, super healthy. And it really does smell absolutely amazing. And I know the recipe did call for some spinach, but I don't want to buy spinach. I got an E. coli infection from spinach one time and just won't buy it. Oh, I really like the smell of this. So, gotta mash it all up, which is gonna take a little bit of time. And I'm using this old-fashioned, this is an old-fashioned masher. I had this, and I thought, it'll work. And then I had this, so I thought I could mash, because I use this a lot. It's a Pampered Chef masher, and I use that a lot when I mash vegetables up. I still feel a little bit of heat in here. I'm going to add just a smidge of water. And I'm sure it would have been really good with the garlic. Oh, that's just a scratch, I thought. And I love these old-time camping cookware. I've got a lot of it, and I use it a lot, especially with the chickens. So I have like crock pots going everywhere, and I fix their lentils and their pinto beans and their split peas and all that. Tamp that off. Take the spoon, kind of stir the sides in the middle so I can get all that mashed up pretty good. I think this is going to be a really good recipe, guys. There is one thing I did forget to do, so bear with me. Time to cut it, make it all fit perfect. So we'll do that really quick. Kind of trim the sides. I'm still getting used to this kitchen. It's like really, really amazing, and especially to have appliances that work. That is huge. There we go. Trim that up a little bit. Okay, move that out of the way. So I have my cookie sheet with the parchment available, ready to go. Mash this up a little bit more. There's still a few good-sized chunks in here. This really does smell good. Let's put the onions and the carrots. It is sauteed. Then it has the roasted sweet potato, carrot, potato, and squash, and zucchini squash. I like it. It does smell really, really good. Put all that in there. So it's got parsley, garlic, a pinch of red mint salt, and some fresh ground pepper, which is really good. I bet you could add, I'm just gonna try and stay as close to the recipe as I can. I bet you could add a little bit of nutritional yeast and then some, of course, fresh parsley would have been a lot better, but this really does smell good. I'm sure you could add all kinds of stuff to make it your own. And here we go. I'm gonna get the breadcrumbs. See if that's still warm enough to touch it, or cool enough to touch it. Did I say that? I'm so silly sometimes, but Still a couple chunks. I'm sure I'm gonna get a few good sized bites, but maybe mashing it more. Yep. Didn't get this. I should have put this in like a little bowl, and I forgot to do that. So you know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. I've got a little glass bowl down here. Let's see if I can get it. Let's do this because it's square and I think it would fit the pieces a little bit better. And I did not season the little pieces of this. May not look good, but it does smell incredible. Make it like that. Some of this is still a little bit warm. Roll it in these. Nice healthy meal. And then I did make some homemade, of course I didn't have any tomatoes yet this year, but I did make with some palmy tomatoes, fresh basil, and some garlic and onion powder. I cheated. I normally do garlic and onion and I roast it. I roast the onion and the garlic and make a sauce, but nowadays it seems like I'm pressed for time and I cheat a little bit. So I will have that for the dipping sauce. I'm trying to get this in here without making my fingers all yucky. Guys, this really does smell good. I may not have enough room on this cookie sheet. I may have to do another cookie. But these are vegetable croquet, or croquettes, I guess is the term. Oop, that one came apart. We'll try to mend it as best we can. Now this also would be good dipped in some hummus and or some, I don't know if cashew cream would be good. I don't know. So there are, like Tom Garvey makes a eggplant sauce. And when my eggplants are ready, I am going to make an eggplant sauce. He says it's incredible, so I definitely am going to try it. So if you can see that. Just a smidge messy though. However, it's what they make soap for. You clean the kitchen. But I'm definitely going to need another cookie sheet. Darn it. And then you bake these. So I'm pretty excited about that. And at least I know what's in here. Tell you what, the food supply is getting pretty scary. Ah, part of that's still a little bit warm. You could probably make this into rounds instead of the croquettes, little patties or whatever. I'm really wanting to make some veggie burgers. A friend of mine, her husband made some veggie burgers and brought them to the Second Amendment group, and oh my gosh, they were good. He made a cashew cream to go. My voice is a little hoarse, allergies, sorry guys. And staying up late. And they were so good. I ate the whole big giant veggie burger with that cream, and I said, oh, I wished I would have said I wanted 2 of them, because they were really good. need to ask him for the recipe. I have quite a few friends that are vegan. I mean, a lot, believe it or not. They can't handle. And there are some people that have like illnesses and they're healing their body through a vegan diet. With me, I have no choice. I cannot eat a lot of stuff. And there are a few fruit flies in here still. I got my little trap caps and cups with apple cider vinegar to get them. But as long as I'm processing apples, they will be in here. Gosh, I like the look of these. I bet they're going to be really good. There's the last one for that. Okay, y'all. I'm going to wash my hands here. So here we go. This is the first cookie sheet. So I'm going to just go ahead and pause the video. I have this much more to finish and I will come back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I didn't go ahead and let it cook as long as I probably should have. It's still a little bit soft, but these are really, really good. This one's still just a little soft, but I think it's because I made them so thick. And I looked at the video or the website and looked at hers, and hers are a lot thinner, more flat. So I think that's the key, because look, this one, it's done. But I like the soft, and I went ahead and, like I said, I made this marinara. I used the palmy tomatoes. I slow simmered on the induction cooktop, and I just used basil, garlic, onion powder, and just a little bit of water. And it turned out really, really good. An onion, forgot about the onion. But anyway. A little crunchy, but good drink. I say these are really good. I hope you try them. And they are super healthy and not too hard to make. I mean, overall, I think a little bit of the time is probably the steps that you have to take. But if you could tweak these steps down and throw this together, I would do it. So I'm thinking about making up a pretty good sized batch of these. And then, of course, this is the first time I've made these, so of course you're going to learn tips and tricks with each recipe that you do. Now I'm always thinking, how could I have done this different? How can I make it better? How can I save time? Yada yada. And so right here, I think the key is not so much the moisture, and I would really mash the potatoes down a little bit more, and maybe not use zucchini, because zucchini is pretty watery. And I'm thinking if I just added some fresh spinach, that really would be good. So anyway, I hope you try this. This is very good. So check out all the collaborators in this video collaboration, and Heavenly Hills Homestead with Tony at Kettle Kitchen, and then Blue at Blue Self Reliance. Great channels, great friends, and yeah, good stuff. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's falling apart a little bit. I'll catch you later. I forgot to show you my kitchen help.